about that.
Think George Bush had a right to send us out here?
Yeah, I think after 9/11, a lot of Americans wanted us out here so we could come and kill Bin Laden. So I think he did the right thing for the country. Dude, do you think before we got sent out here, who'd you support, Bush or Gore?
Man, I chose Bush because his policies were superior to Al Gore's.
Or his wife.
Laura Bush.
Do you think Bush was right sending those darn Brits over here to help us? I think we could handle it ourselves.
Nah, I think he took the necessary measures. Support Bush or Clinton.
Well, back in the day before we got sent out here, I was a supporter of Clinton because he's a Democrat. I was tired of those darn Republicans.
You support Bill Clinton signing a NAFTA too?
Yeah, I mean, I think it gave us more bilateral trade, and America really needed that with his presidential leadership. Man, do you think that Bill Clinton's impeachment tarnished the reputation of the president in the office?
I think that he dishonored Hillary in the office a little bit. But I think people realize adultery isn't really a trait of all presidents.
Yeah, man, I wouldn't want my president leading the country like that.
Me either.
Man, do you see that walking over there? I think got a Taliban.
I got him. Muy bien.
Man, do you remember back in the Cold War? What do you think happened after the Soviet Union collapsed and the Berlin Wall fell?
I think that a lot of people were excited and it relieved a lot of tension, you know?
What do we have here?
Dude, we got another one. Duck and cover.
Yeah, there we go. Dude, what do you think that election of Obama over Hillary for the Democratic nomination 2008 means?
It means that there's a lot more race diversity and gender diversity in politics.
Dude, let's put this kill on YouTube so everyone can see it.
Man, internet's a great invention.
Yeah, it is.
Alright.
Hey,
Hello?
Emily.
Clinton, I did not have sex with that intern.
Okay, I wasn't gonna ask.
I'm just saying, I'm married to Hillbilly, but, you know.
Okay, Lee.
These students are putting in the time and effort it takes to get a 5 on the AP test. You will have long hours, late nights, and tons of reading to do through the 500 crappy American pageant or the long 5-5 of little information. But after the work hard phase comes the play hard stage. This is part of the play hard
Work hard, play hard, work hard, play hard, work hard, play hard, work hard, play hard.
Work,
Work hard, play hard, work hard, play hard, work hard, play hard, work hard, play hard.
So, hi.
Hi.
Is this real? Your throat?
Yeah, do you want to touch it?
No.
Oh, alright.
So you're obviously stuck in the 80s.
Yeah, the 80s were probably my favorite generation to grow up in. They were really, well, I'll just tell you about them.
The 1980 election, did you support Carter or Reagan?
I definitely supported Carter because he's an outsider like me, but I do agree with Reaganomics because they help the American society a lot. And also, I guess Reagan was a little bit more popular in the election because of him being an actor and him having a lot of support. And he knew what he was doing when it came to public speaking.
This is a little random, but where were you when the Space Shuttle Challenger exploded?
Oh, I was doing yard work and I heard my sister freaking out about something. And that's when I initially, I realized it happened. It kind of scared me, but I think that with the new technology we're having, with, improvements and everything, it's making it safer. So it didn't really change my opinion on, manned space flights or anything. So.
I'm kind of bored. What do you want to do?
We could watch Cheers.
Well, since my favorite movie's Caddyshack, we could go play golf.
Sounds good.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Hi, I'm Emily.
Hello, I'm Justin.
So, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, my childhood started in the 70s.
Really? Tell me about that.
Hello, I'm Justice Justin. Today we are opening Butchered Mr. Nixon, did you support SALT 1 in 1970?
I did. I supported SALT 1 and enacted SALT 1 to greatly reduce the nuclear arms in the world so that we could live a safer life here and the Soviets could live a safer life abroad and the rest of the world would be safe from a nuclear war.
Did you support when you went to China in search of free trade agreements and sharing cultures?
I did. I approve of my trip to China and I do not think that I violated any presidential rules because I was trying to increase our trade partners and it greatly influenced our domestic trade as well as the trading of cultures throughout both the Western Hemisphere and the Eastern Hemisphere.
We now call the useless woman to the stand. Useless woman, what was your reaction to the Watergate scandal? Do you believe that Richard Nixon's cover-up overshadowed his foreign policy accomplishments with China and the Soviet Union?
Well, I think it is a shame that no one remembers his accomplishments from his presidency because of his scandal, and I think that he had good intentions as president, but they never could be brought out because of what happened.
This is a little random, Mrs. Useless Woman, but what's your favorite film in the 1960s?
James Bond, definitely. Goldfinger.
Okay. Did you support President Gerald Ford's partner, Richard Nixon? Why or why not?
Yes, I support his conduct that he brought, and I like that he was trying to mend us back together after what had happened, and I think it was mature of him to pardon him. Yes.
To the stagflation of the 1970s, and President Gerald Ford's partner, Richard Nixon, affect your decision to support Jimmy Carter in the 1976 election?
Yes. He couldn't fix the economy, even though a lot of problems were handed down to him by previous presidents.
What event in the 1970s had the greatest impact on American culture?
Definitely Kent State, because it showed the division of government and the student population.
To prove that you're not like Mr. Nixon, what was your favorite show in the 1970s?
My favorite TV show?
Yeah.
The Brady Bunch.
What's your favorite film?
Star Wars. So since we're here, speed dating, I want to know a little bit about yourself.
Well,
Go ahead.
I can easily tell you that my favorite generation was the 60s. Man, were those the days. Girl, in your opinion, you think television helped Kennedy win the election in 1960?
Yeah, totally, dude. He looked really confident, and his competitor was really weak looking.
Yeah, really clammy and pale and stuff,
Yeah.
man.
So, about that Cuban Missile Crisis, how did it impact your community and, your family?
Well, I don't know, we were all really scared about nuclear war, that it might come to the U.S., and we were just trying to keep the peace, and I don't know, me and my family were really worried. We started to make fallout shelters and stuff, man.
Oh, man.
That radiation's crazy.
Did you, support Kennedy, or no?
Yeah, I really think his response was super chill. I'm glad that it, just deteriorated the threat, because I don't want to get radiation in me. So, where were you and everything when that assassination happened? Because I know I was just trying to smoke a doobie when I heard about everything that happened, and I was like, man, what?
Dude, I go to work, so I was at work, and I heard people whispering, and I had no idea. It was really shocking that someone would kill such a good president, you know?
Yeah, man, word.
Dude, do you support Lyndon B. Johnson's Great Society on, Medicare, Medicaid, and education and that?
Yeah, I support the Great Society domestically. I don't really agree with his foreign policy, but I really think it's good that he's helping out with the medical care and education. I know our society really needs it, because we need to get out of this poverty stuff, man. It is not cool being hungry. It's bad, man, bad.
Do you agree with his view on America then?
Yeah, I think it's really bad that we're all in poverty, and I think he really needs to help fight it. So we can't do it all on ourselves. I don't like the power from the man, but we really need it right now. do you think that whole, like, Tet Offensive thing, I think it was called, do you think that, like, did that change your views on the American involvement in the military war? Like, do you think we should just stay in there, or do you think we should just, like, get out of there, man?
Well, like, here's the thing, man. Viet Cong had so much random involvement with, like, everything that it was just really tense. And obviously people wanted the war to end, so any way possible was a good strategy, honestly.
Yeah.
Hey, what about, like, Martin Luther King's passive resistance? Do you think that was even effective?
I mean, yeah, I think it was effective a little bit. It, like, got his ideas out there. Like, everyone knew about his ideas after his passive resistance. But I mean, like, when you look at it, it didn't really, like, it kind of helped, but not really, man. Like, the whites just got violent with him, and he was just trying to, like, keep the peace, man. Just calm down, white man. Like, you don't gotta go all crazy. And the white man was like, nah, we're gonna go crazy. So, it kind of worked. So, like, dude, what do you think is just the most cultural, like, what has the most cultural impact on us nowadays, man? Like, I can't figure it out.
Dude, like, definitely the Black riots and, like, all the feminist movements. I think the feminist movements had the most impact, definitely. But, like, yeah, definitely riots between the unequal.
Yeah,
in our
women's
cultural
rights,
society.
free love, man, free love,
Yeah.
love the women.
Dude, where were you when Neil Armstrong was on the moon, man?
Dude, I was with all my friends. We were just having, like, a chill night. We were eating pizza and stuff, and we were about to go to Woodstock, and then I just saw it came on, and I was just like, whoa, that man's walking on the moon, that's crazy, man. And my mind was just blown. I couldn't figure out how he was doing it. It was definitely gave me more, like, patriotism, though. Like, I was actually proud to be an American for once. I was like, America, yeah.
America.
My name is Optimus Prime.